What's up, guys? This is Coach Simmons here, breaking down the Lansing vs. Piper Sub-State Championship game, winning baseline out of bounds play from 2021. I consider this the biggest play in Lansing girls basketball history, so I thought we'd take a deeper dive into how it all went down. So here we are, down with 7 seconds to go with a trip to state on the line. Now, Lansing hadn't been to state since 2009 and only ever been twice in the history of the program. Entering my fourth year as a head coach, I definitely felt the pressure to get the win here more than usual. We were 0-3 in sub-state championship games to this point under my watch. We were 18-3 on the year, plus we were at home where we hadn't lost all year, and honestly, I just thought we were the better team. So I definitely felt the pressure of this moment and the pressure of this game. Now, we got into the situation by rebounding a missed free throw and pushing. We always wanted to attack a defense that isn't set up, so we let the kids play until they see something typically I don't like, and this is something we actually talked about at the very beginning of the year. In this case, Kate drives baseline, and I see her surrounded by 3 defenders, the out-of-bounds line, and I just don't like it, so I call timeout. But by the time that thought goes from my head to my voice to the official to process it and then blow the whistle, Kate makes a great pass to a wide-open Manthe right at the rim. I instantly felt regret, as did some of the fans. The regret quickly turned to relief when Manthe missed the short jumpers. Coming out of the timeout, we line up in our box set, which doesn't mean a whole lot except to those who truly know us. We run all our baseline out of bounds out of a flat alignment, so when we go to box, is definitely a tell because we only run one play out of a box formation, a play we call switch. We used to run everything out of a box set, but when we scrapped the box formation for the flat formation, switch survived the transition because it's just so simple and effective versus man or zone. Switch is a play we actually carried over from Coach Robinson when she was the head coach here because we just saw so much success with it. And it's the simplest play in the world, but works dang near every time as long as the opponent doesn't know it's coming. Because oftentimes we'll run it at practice and it doesn't look real great because our defense team knows what we're going to run because we're in our box and the here's called switch. So it doesn't work too great in practice, but in games, we always get at least a good look or a foul or a converted basket. So it's kind of our go-to end of game play. All that happens is the weak side post player acts like they're going to go set a screen, and they just quickly flash back to the ball as the other 3 players just clear out. So we expect to run switch coming out of the timeout. But as we line up in our box set, Coach Stout for Piper calls a timeout. This makes me nervous because I'm thinking he knows what we are going to run because we lined up in our box formation. Plus, we had ran this play just a few minutes earlier in the game and got a good look, and Cam got fouled, made some free throws. So a little nervous about it, and this thought became even more ingrained in my head when Coach Flaky comes to me saying he knows what's coming. You got to change the call. Now, Flaky didn't tell me what to change the call to, but he's like, hey, you got to get out of that. They know it's coming. Since switch is a play geared to go to one kid and only one kid, we assume Coach Stout is in the huddle telling his kids to take away Cam because she was going to be the one rolling back to the ball and switch. So we decided to take advantage of this aggression of them hopefully trying to take Cam away and run a decoy play that we call 4 pop, 5 back. It's called this because our 4, who's Cam, pops up to get a lob, but instead of getting the lob this time, she's going to get screened by our 5, who is Manthe, who's then supposed to roll right back to the ball, hoping for miscommunication in the defense and getting a good look. Thankfully, there was miscommunication in the defense, and Piper sent 3 kids to Cam and literally 0 to Manthe, and Kate makes a perfect pass on time and on target, and Manthe converts to put us up 1. After the make, Kate and Cam take away Velasquez, their best player, like we've been talking about all week, while Manthe gets back to protect the rim. What Kinsey and Weaver are doing here and who they're guarding, I still don't know. It's a mystery to me, but we got the job done, converted the basket, and went on to state for only the 3rd time ever in Lansing girls basketball history.